Good evening. Thank you for being at the Creating Coromandel talk at Spazio, to our wonderful host Mariana and to my co-author Andrea. I am Edna Peres and I am sorry not to be there in person to talk to you more directly about our book and this incredible project by Marco Zanuso in South Africa. How did the book begin? Late in 2019, an ex-professor in the architecture department at the University of Pretoria, where I used to work, asked me if he could share my contact details with the daughter of Sydney and Victoria Press. I wish you could have been there to see my reaction. I was elated. This is because many years earlier I had researched and written a paper about a very strange house that her parents had commissioned on a massive farming estate in the northeast of South Africa on a farm called Coromandel. During my initial research, my focus was on the impact that this architecture had on South African architects and their work. While I found anecdotal information about the project from interviews I had with various people and in South African archives, there was little in the form of architectural drawings, letters, photos, or direct documentation of the project. Zanuso had long passed away, as had Sydney Press, so that was not an option. I wrote to the Marco Zanuso archive in the Mendrisio Academy, the Archivio del Moderno, but at that time they had no full digital inventory of the materials on Coromandel. So many years later, being contacted by Suzanne Press was a reawakening of this interest, and therefore also a huge leap in terms of my research to better understand the origins of the project and its construction. Thankfully, Suzanne very quickly put me in touch with Andrea in early 2020, and that's really where the book began to take shape and gain momentum. He shared research that he had already undertaken at the Marco Zanuso archive for an article in the Domus, and subsequently, upon returning there, he discovered that every stage of work and correspondence between the presses and Marco Zanuso had been meticulously archived by his office and was available in his office files at the archive. For us, this information was a treasure to be shared, not only as a source of inspiration because it really inspired us, but also to document a part of architectural history where the cross-pollination of ideas from Italy to South Africa led to a significant boost in regionalism, with many young architects feeling inspired to explore a more contextually responsive architectural style that is linked to nature. This has continued to be an avenue for a new generation of architects in the country to explore and interpret in their own unique ways. At the time when Zanuso came to South Africa in the late 1960s, at Sydney Press's invitation, the country was not yet at the height of its apartheid era. Racial policies regulated the movement and opportunities of people of color, and whilst the economy was booming due to mining, fast-growing technologies, and scientific innovation in weaponry and other industries, there were cracks in the system. For Sydney Press, one of the country's most successful self-made retailers, the goal was to bring the best thinkers and professionals to South Africa at the time. The hope was that these innovative ideas would help push the bar and open new horizons and possibilities for all South Africans, in contrast to the increasing political isolation. Zanuso's two projects built in South Africa are a tangible example of this. They have withstood all these years as a testament to the vision and friendship between two countries, but also the friendship and vision of the architect and his clients. This reminds me that even these times of trouble, there are projects that follow the pursuit of excellence with respectful friendship at their core, and these are like stones thrown into a pond that will ripple on in years to come. They are sources of knowledge and inspiration for us to explore our own creative potential at these times. So I really hope that you enjoy creating Coromandel as much as we enjoyed making it. Thank you.